Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel again with another video. We are still on grade 11 engineering graphics and design, grade 11 engineering graphics and design. So one of you guys sent us this problem, so I did try to print it. So I'm replying you a little bit later because I was struggling with the dimension as much as they are not clear enough, but I've managed to get them. So this is it. So even the question, my sister, you didn't send it us the question, you just send it us to this one. So we'll assume, and according to my own experience, according to my own knowing this particular one, exactly this particular one is going to say draw a full sectional front view as well as the top view, and this one is given in third angle orthographic projection. So which means the top view of it is going to be on top of your front view. Are we together? So we have to assemble. After assemble, we draw the outside top view. So when you are drawing this one, you are going to be advisable when you draw them simultaneously. Understand? So your work is going to be simple when you draw them out simultaneously. So how am I going to start? I'll simply start with the horizontal constructional line like this. You know our starting point. Just the horizontal somewhere here. Just somewhere here. And then from there, you can just get the vertical center line. Center line is always solid, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Let me get the exact point there. Okay, then after that, so this vertical center line that I just drew now is good as if it's this one. Together. So we are given the front as well as the top of item 1, which is the supporter bracket. So item 2 is the shaft. This is the front, this is the top. Item 5 is the key. This is the front, this is the top. Item 6 is the washer. This is the front, this is top. 7 is the nut. This is the front, this is top. Item number 4 is the pulley, which is the top, which is the front. Number 3 is the bush, which is the front and the top. You understand? So we are going to concentrate on the front for the front view. So which means when you are drawing the front view, this is the one that you're going to draw. For the front view, this is the one that you're going to draw. This is the one that you're going to draw. This is the one that you're going to draw. This is the one for the front view. For the top view, we'll be drawing this one, that one, this one, as much as you can hear the word top view. So now we are going to start by drawing this front view, exactly the way we see it. And then, like as I was saying, to say this vertical center line is this one. So from the vertical center line towards your right hand side is how much this one is, 37. Yes. So I'm going to record 37 from here to this side. So 37, 35, 36, 37 is right here. So 37 is this one, isn't it? Where my 37 is, I can just have a vertical constructional line, faint, like this. Then now from here till here, 54. 55, I'm looking for 54, which is this one. From your center to this side. There's my 54, isn't it? So I can just have a vertical center line again. Okay, so double check this 54. What does it give you? So you have to be careful, my friend. What does it gives you, this 54? It's not giving you this one from here till here. So it's actually giving you the center of this. It's actually giving you that center. So be careful of that. It's giving you that center. Are we together? So from here till here is giving us what? That one. So in order for us to get this point from here till here, so that we can even draw our base solid now, which means we have to come and say from where your 37 ends, which is this one, isn't it? Then record 88, which is that one from here till there. So be careful of that. You understand? And let me repeat, this 54 is not actually from here till here. It's actually from here to the center. The center of what? The center of that what we see in our top view. Are we together? Of what we see in our top view. So the dimension from here till here is what? Is where your 37 and go back with what? With 88. Is being given on top of there with what? With 88. So 88. This is 88. This is 88. So I'll just mark it what? 80. 80. Then I can just have a vertical constructional line. So which means now I can have this one solid then. From here till there, this one, as much as I can see it is solid from here till there. Remember, this is what? This is assembled drawing. Okay, so now I can go up with the thickness of what? Of 10 millimeter. You can see 10 millimeter. So go up from here. There is my 10. Then once I get to the 10, just have horizontal constructional line and solid here from here till there, and from here till there. And I believe I will have to erase here because there is something that's supposed to be fitted here, so in between. So but for now, let's continue, which is the shaft. Okay, so we are drawing the front view. Firstly, approached by drawing the skeleton, the outer part of your item 1. So where are we? We are right here. We are right there. So now from here till here is 10 millimeter. Where 10 millimeter ends begins what? This is 66, isn't it? 66. 66. This is 65. 66 is right here. This is 66. Where my 66 is, I can then just draw the horizontal constructional line right there. Then after that, what's going to be fitted here is going to be 66. Then what's going to be fitted here is what? If I'm having this diameter, remember I normally used to say you correspond to the dimension as well as the shape to say this part indeed is fitting there. So you firstly look at the shape of that particular item that you want to fit it into that other one, and you confirm with what? With its shape. So what's going to be fitted here? Remember, if we were to just draw the front view, the sectional front view of this item 1, this was going to become dark, this one was going to disappear, this one was going to disappear, this one will be dark, this one will be dark. What? These hidden details, isn't it? From here till there, it's going to disappear. From here till there, it's going to disappear. So you don't even draw those ones that they will disappear. You don't even draw them. By tracing what? The cutting plane of AA. By tracing what? The cutting plane of AA. So this one will disappear, this one will disappear, isn't it? So this one will be dark, this one will be dark. Then my question was like, what is it going to be fitted there? Then it's going to be what? Item 3. Item 3 will take the front view of item 3 and come and fit it right there. So let's confirm with what? With the dimension of item 3 to say indeed is going to fit there. So the height from here till here is 76. So from here till here is 66 plus 10, which means it's 66 is 76, isn't it? So indeed the height of item 3 is going to fit there, because it's actually this from here till here is 76, from here till here, the height of your bush from here till here is what is 76. So from here till here is 66 plus 10 millimeters, so which means 76, which correspond with that. Are you following? So which correspond with that. So that is why I keep on saying 2 or more things, they must agree with you to say indeed is fitting. Okay, how about the internal diameter of this one? So from here till here is diameter what? Diameter 44. So in item 3, do we have diameter 44? From here till here is how much? Is that one that is in hidden. It's that one that is in hidden, which is what? Which is the same 44. Indeed, item 3 fit into item 1. So that's how you approach assemble drawing. So if it's like that, then double check the what? That 10 millimeter. That 10 millimeter. It's not 10, it's 4 millimeter. So that 4 millimeter is going to be above. It's going to be above. So, which means I can then say this is 5. I mean, I'm looking for what? For 4, which is this one. So where is my 0? It's that one. So I can just have the horizontal constructional line. Then after that one, so this one from here till here is which one? Is going to be that thickness, or the head of our item 3, the head of the bush, isn't it? So it's of a thickness of 4 millimeter. The thickness of 4 millimeter. Okay, so what's going to be relaxed on top of that? It's going to be our item 4 into 3. So we'll be taking the what? The front view, isn't it? So the height of it, the height of item 4 is 38. From here till is 38. So which means I can record the 38 right here. This is 40, 39. I'm looking for 38, which is that one. That one. So then I'll just mark it 0. This is 0. And then I go horizontal. If you double check, or if you notice now, we are busy, we are dealing with the horizontal dimension. We want to get the correct height of the whole assembled part of item 1. I mean, not item 1, of the front view, so that we'll then draw the top view together with the front view simultaneously. So what's going to be fitted there now in item 4? So remember, if we cut like this item 4, we put the cutting plane here. So from here till here, it will disappear. You don't even draw it. From here till here, it will disappear. 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 Understand? Okay. Like as I was saying, to say, okay, now this one from here till here, it will be dark, dark, dark. Remember, it's hidden. Remember, it's hidden. So guys, if you are sending us problem, make it a point you are sending us a clear picture, so that we don't struggle with a lot of dimension and hidden lines. You understand? Okay, so now when we put there is a what? There is a washer. The washer will be fitted in there. The washer will be fitted in there, and then on top of the washer there will be what? There will be a nut. So the height of the nut, so from here till here is what? Is 38, isn't it? So from here till here, at 38, I can just, let me extend this vertical center line of mine. And then where is my, let me put 40 if, or 30. Let me put 35. So there's my 35. Then on top of where my 35 ends begins my top view. So this is my 35. So now on top of this 35, where my 35 begins my what? My top view. So let me just have extended this vertical center line just a little bit. Okay, so now what can I do now? I will then say from here till here is what is 94 millimeter. When you say 94 divided by 2, we are getting 47, isn't it? So 90, 90, 95, this is 94. 94, then I mark at 0, then I mark at what? At 47. 5, 6, 7. Then I can have the horizontal constructional line and the horizontal center. Okay, so like as I've said to you, that we will be drawing them simultaneously. We are drawing them simultaneously. So from here till here is what is the 94, which is from here till here. Understand? So I can just extend this line of mine, faint like this, as well as this one, faint like that, as well as this one, faint like that. Just extend them till there by my top view. Okay, so now I'll draw this outside part of my top view, and double check this one. So this one tallies with that, isn't it? Okay, so which means now I can have this corner here and here, which is here and here. So what is they said is radius 12, radius 12. This one is radius 12. So which means if I'm saying 12, if I will say 12 times 2 is 24, isn't it? So if I'm having this stencil ruler, I will just select diameter 24 here, which is this one, so that I'm fast and accurate. Diameter 24. So I can have use solid here and have this one solid. The set is what? Radius 12 millimeter, isn't it? So that is why when I'm using this method, I have to look for diameter 24. So I can have this one dark from here to there. I can have this one dark from here till here now. Okay, so now after this one, yes. So after this one, where are we? So we've already gotten this one, Now about this one, we said from here till here it's 88. 88. Did we got the 88? Yes. This is the 88, isn't it? So which means I can also select the, it's broken, eh? Diameter 24 as well. Where are you? 24. You are right here. So from here till there, and from here to there. So good people, you have to be careful, not this one. Remember which one is this one. This one is what? Is this one off where your 54 is ending from here till here. Your 54 is ending, isn't it? So which means now I can have this one dark from here till right there, and from here till right there. Okay, so now let's go. So I cannot draw this one dark yet from here till here because there is something happening there. Remember, you saw it is still part of your item one. This one still the part and parcel of your what, of your item. So now I can then draw this diameter so that I'll project these lines down so that I then get the what, the top view of it. So from here till here is diameter 44. So if you say 44 divided by 2, you are getting what? You are getting 22, isn't it? So 22. So take my drawing compass. Take this one. Open it to 22. 22. This is 22. There's my 22, right? Then I'll come and place it here and draw this one faint for now. Throw it faint for now because you don't know yet what's going to happen on it. Is it going to be in hidden or is going to be dark? So firstly draw it faint. So after I've drawn this one, then project it vertically down towards your front view. Remember, our focus is on the front view in general. So there it goes, project it towards my top view. Okay, from my top view to my front view. So which one is this? So it passed through our bush, which is item 3, which is this one from here till there, from here till no, not this one from here till there, from here till there. So which means I can have this one dark. Remember, from here till here is which one? Is that one of 66. So which means I can have this one dark from here till right there in my front view, and have this one from here till right here in my front view. Okay, so now let's go. Which one is this one? It's this one from here till here, because this what is the 54, which is this one. So which means, in other words, this one, it has already become dark. This one is already became dark. So what is your drawing? You are also analyzing the cutting plane so that those lines that they will disappear, you don't even draw them like this one, Okay, so now what is going to happen now? So I cannot draw this one dark yet. Double check what is happening here. You understand? So which means I will have to go back to my top view and get that one. So this one is diameter what? 62. Number one is 62. So if you say 62 divided by 2 is 31, isn't it? So 31, open your drawing compass to 31. 31. So place it at 0. And where's my 31? This is my 31. So now come to my top view, and I'll also draw it faint. Draw it faint for now, because I'm also not quite sure what is happening there. After I've drawn it faint, and then I can now just project this one, because of our aim is to finish first with our front view and section it, then this one take it down faint. You understand? So which means I've already gotten this one. I can now have it solid from here till down here. Understand? So, and the double check there, it's not a sharp corner. Since it's not a sharp corner, so we are going to use this type of a corner like this, from here till they align it nicely. So from here till there, have it solid. This ruler of mine is old now. Okay, like this. Understand? Right. So now I can have this one dark here, from here till right there. Which one is this? Is this one? Is this one from here till there? This one from here till there. So from here till there, it's supposed to disappear. That one. Like as I've said to say, from here till here, I think we're too forward to draw it dark. From here till here, we have to erase it. Okay. So now let's approach to draw this other side now. So from here till here. So from here till here is which one? Is this one from here till here? So I can have it solid as well. From here till right there, I can have it solid. And then now I'll then go down from here till here. What is the dimension for it? So this dimension will automatically, this one, it will automatically come out by itself. So we'll have to go there to our starting point, isn't it? Which is set from here till here is 35. Starting point in the base 35. This is 35. There is our 35. And then I can just mark it 0. Just mark it 0 like this. Then get a horizontal constructional line. Then after the 35, I can then record the 30. I record the 30. This is a 30. Then I mark it 0. Then the set where your 30 ends. So go back with 10 millimeter. And where your 30 started, go up with 10 millimeter. So I mark at 10. This from here till here is 30, isn't it? Then 10 and 5, 10 and 10. This side. So that you can just get their constructional line horizontally, simultaneously. So there it goes. There it goes. Okay. So now, which means I can have this one now, and I can have this one now. How this? Then I can have you solid. But then since on the side I'm not quite sure what is happening, I'll just draw it a little bit like this. And this side, the bottom part, it's a sharp corner. I'll just draw it just a little bit short for now. And then even this one, it's a sharp corner. Oh, hot. From here till here, it's a sharp corner. Which is which one? Which is this one from here till here. As you can see, it's a sharp corner. So even this side, it's a sharp corner. This one. So I'll draw it just a little bit small for now, isn't it? Then when you go down, it's not a sharp corner anymore. So I have to align it nicely. So I'm drawing during the night. The shadow is disturbing me. Just a little bit like this, my friend. And then the bottom part down here is also not a sharp corner. So there it goes. Just like this. There we go. Okay, so now we've already gotten this one. So as you can see, there is that supporter. That supporter, they said is what is a thickness of 10 millimeter, which is that one in our top view. So I can just record the 10, even right here. There's the 10 millimeter. Then project this one fade up. This is it. Then I'll get to the bend as well. Get to the bend. Have to align it nicely. Make it a point that is properly aligned. So my shadow is disturbing me. So that goes just like this. So I've already gotten this one, and that one. Okay, so just have this one. All right, so now to get this the true length of it, which means I have to approach to draw to complete the top view of it. You understand? So the top view of it, remember the center of it we were given. The set from here to there is what is 54, which is this one, which is the last one. So remember most, which is that one. So from here till here is that 54. So my friend, there at 54, they said thereby on top there is a diameter of 12 millimeters. So this is radius 12, this is diameter 12. So 12, which is 6, isn't it? Can I get the 6 radius 6 with this one? It's too small. Yeah? Let me just select this one so that I just select diameter 12. There it is. Then I'm going to align it on this line where my 54 ending, as well as my horizontal center line, and have this one and have it dark. So this is from here till here is what is 12 millimeter, and then they said it's also radius 24. So this radius, and not 24, radius 12. So this radius 12, it has got nothing to do with diameter 12. These are two different dimensions. So now I'm going to open my drawing compass to 12 millimeter. This is 12 millimeter. Then now I come and place it here and just draw this one faint. Draw it faint. Just like this, understand? So from there, I can then take my drawing compass and join the circumference of the bigger circle. Just copy this exactly the way you see it. So the circumference of the bigger circle, the bigger one, with this the one that you just drew now of radius 12 millimeter. So in mathematics, they call this type of a line what? Tangent. So draw it faint like this, and a tangent this other side again. So it's supposed to just touch these circumferences of the circle. So faint for now, you draw them faint for now, because you don't know what's going to happen. Remember, this is the top view of it, so everything is faint for now, especially the inside one is faint for now, because there is some other parts that's supposed to be fitted. So once I get this, I can now take that point vertically down. The moment I'm taking it vertically down like this, it will then give me a what? That one, to say, okay, this one I can have it solid here, and this one I can have it solid right there. Understand? So then, and also take this point down and take this one down again. So it's going to be solid here till here. Remember, it was hidden. So this one is, which one is this one? So from here till there, hidden is now solid. It was hidden, is now solid. You understand? So that I can then get it a clear picture to say, okay, from here till there is solid. Now I can understand to say, okay, it's ending right there. Just like this. After you've drew like this, we are done with what? With the front view. And double check this front view. It has got internal thread. There. So this internal thread is going to be, if this is diameter what? This is diameter 12. So this one is going to be diameter 10. The internal thread. So it's not supposed to close in there. So it's not supposed to close, isn't it? So now project it down, but then is the bottom one that is going to be having the thread, and There you go. Again, what is happening here is the bottom one that's going to have some thread. As much as you can see it there, as much this is what this is. This one's having a thread there, internal thread, but on top of there. So which means when you put the nut here, it will just run through. But once it gets to the bottom one, it will start screwing, or it will start fastening. You understand that? Okay. So we are done with what? With the front view. We are done with the front view. So let's double check the what now. What is going to be fitted there, as we've analyzed to say what's going to fit it there is item 3, which is the bush, and that thickness of it we've already dealt with it. The thickness of it, which is 4 millimeter, which is this one from here till here. So the outside diameter from here till here is what? Goes from here till here is the 38, which is talks about that. Talks about what? Talks about this one from here till here. So that that one that is in hidden from here till here is diameter 44, of which we've already dealt with it here. We've already covered it here, isn't it? So this one from here till here is 62, isn't it? 60, it is diameter 62. So this 62 tallies with what? With this one 62 from here till here. In our what? In our item 1. Like as I've said to you, that 2 or more things they must agree with you. So if it tallies with it like that, to say from here till here is 62. So which means I can just have it up like this. The moment I'm extending this one, my brother, from here till here, it's good as if I'm now extending this one from here till there. Everyone. So the moment I'm just extending this one from here till here, it's good as if I'm at this point from here till there. And even this other side, from here till here, supposed to be in the same line, is good as if I'm from here till right there. Everyone. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Okay, so now the inside diameter, so it's going to be remaining this one from here to right here. It's going to remain from here to right there. It's going to remain. So the inside diameter is what? Is the 44. This 44 must correspond with what? With this 54. Where are we having 54? So this 54 is the internal diameter of what? Of this bush. Double check, that is the internal diameter of this bush. So what will be running through this bush is what? Is item 2, which is the shaft. Item 2. So which means this 54 is the outside diameter, which is this one from here till here, which tallies with what? With that one in our item 1 from here till here, 54. From here till here is 54. Okay, so go inside now. So from here till here is what? Is 38, which is this one from here till here, which will tally with what? With 38, like as we are saying, to say what will be running through your item 3, which is the bush, is your shaft. So correspond the inside diameter of the bush as well as the outside of your shaft, as well as the outside of the shaft. So which is 38, isn't it? So now if you say 38 divided by 2, you are getting 19. So open the drawing compass to 19 millimeter. From here, there is the 19. This is 19, eh? Then from there, come and place it here. So I'm drawing it faint because in most of the time the question is going to say no hidden details is required. So what I'm drawing here is supposed to be in hidden, but then the question, it will be just saying is not necessary. So should you draw them, they are not going to penalize you. Should you not draw them, you are still at the right track. Okay, so now after I've gotten this one, project it down. So because our aim is to finish up with what? With the top view. So there it goes down. So which means in my top, in my front, I can have this one solid. Do you see that it is now passing my item 1? Because the true height of item 1 is actually starting from here till there. But double check is also accommodating that one of the thickness 4 millimeter. Because double check it, look at it. So from it starts actually starting from here till down there. So that is why it's not gonna stop here, it will go further up. So do the same thing even on the other side. This is it, goes down. Then once it gets there, I can then have it solid from here to pass it till right there. So like as I was saying to say, from here till the solid, do you see is passing this one, which is passing that one. I'm now drawing. So which means I can have this one solid, my brother, solid right here and solid right there. Okay, so now samba. Let's go. Now where are we? We're done with the item 1. Item 3 fitted in item 1, done with it. Remember drawing the top as well as the front. So now we can then align item 4 on top of item 3. If I'm saying align, sticking on the vertical center line, remember we're drawing this one, isn't it? And the top of item 4 is the outside diameter, is the one that will then see it clearly. Remember on our top view we've been drawing everything faint there. But now what we are drawing is going to be solid. Okay, so from here the biggest diameter there is supposed to be 94, which is from here till here, isn't it? So if you say 94 divided by 2, 47. So open your drawing compass to 47. This is my zero. 45, 46. I'm looking for 47, which is right there. So be careful. It's supposed to be exactly 47, not 46.5, not 47.5, but exactly 47. This is it. Then now I'll come and place it here at my reference and have this one back from here till there. You see how accurate we are. Very accurate. If I'm saying very accurate, double check what is happening here. So it shows that we are accurate. Okay, so we just draw this diameter, diameter 94, isn't it? Which is the biggest diameter, which is this one. I know some of you, I know it's not clear enough, you understand? So if I'm pointing diameter, you might not see them. So that is why I don't alter any line without talking about it, or without talking or saying its dimension, because I know you don't see. It's not clear enough. So in other ways, from this diameter is diameter 94, which is from here till there. Diameter 94. Everyone can see it, diameter 94. So if I've drawn this diameter 94, do you see what is happening here? So from here till there, which means I have to erase it. It's going to be how? It's going to be in hidden. Am I right or wrong, Kenneth? I know I'm right to say this one is going to disappear. Let it disappear, Kenneth. How? Like this. Then you are going to have it as what? As hidden. So draw it as hidden. Why? Because of it's under. You understand? So it's under. So since I'm now having this one like this, I can then have this one, take this one down, vertically down. this point vertically down. It's a constructional line. Remember that is now going to be which part is going to be that part, that one, isn't it? And then take the other side, be careful. So it's gonna go vertically down. So just mark here and mark right there. And then after I've marked like that, remember that this line it was just the line that we put it to say we assume that our complete assemble part of our front view it can end there. So should it go beyond, be above, we'll just erase it. Should it stick below, we'll just leave it like that. So we just got this one. Come and what did I say to you? I said we are aligning item 4 on top of item 1 on top of item 3. So that is the height of it. So from here till here is 38. That's when I can record the what? The 38, Mr. Kenneth. Whether from here till up there, the 38. This is 40, 39, 38 is that one. There is our 38. Where is ending, isn't it? Okay, so it's ending on that line. So if it's ending on that line, what is going to happen now? So where my 38 ends, I can go back with what? With 11 millimeter. Do you see? The set from here till here is 11 millimeter, and that 11 millimeter is gonna give me the horizontal center line of my pulley item 4. This is 10. There is my 11 there. So then I can then draw the horizontal center line of it. There it goes. I just want to get this pencil lit finish. I'm tired of them, actually. I cannot throw them away. You understand? Okay, so now, since I'm now having from here till 11, it's actually giving me the horizontal center of line of this pulley, isn't it? And then from there, now I can then say, is it what? 4 millimeter. So I can say 2 millimeter, 2 millimeter. So you have to be careful. This is 4, this is 0, 1, 2. Yes. So this is 5, this is 5. I'll just mark it 4 and mark it what? At 0. And then have a horizontal constructional line and horizontal constructional line. Okay, so I've gotten the inner one from here till here 4 millimeter. Then from here till here is what? Is 14 millimeter. So 14 divided by 2 is 7, isn't it? So this is 5, 6, 7. This is 5, 6, 7, and then I mark at 0 and mark at 14. This is 15 and mark at 14. Then also have the horizontal constructional line as well as the horizontal constructional line. Then after that one, so which means this one I've already gotten it. So from here till here, 22 millimeter. So that is going to give me this is 22 millimeter. Let me see, there's something wrong here. If from here till here is 11, which is the half of 22, isn't it? This is from here. This is 20, 20. This is 11, 20, 21, 22, which is this one. Okay, because this is supposed to be the same. Okay, so from here till here is the 11. Then now, from here till here is this what? This 14. Yeah. So if from here till here is 22, from here till here is 4, from here till here is what? Is 14, which means 7, 7. Which one is incorrect? So the first one, from here till here 2, from here till here is correct. Now put this one It's this one that is incorrect. This one that is incorrect, first of all. So this one was there. And then now 14, so 7 and 7. 6, 7, if. Then this is 15, 14 here, and 0. Then now I'm convinced. There it goes. There it goes. Remember, we marked way right here. So which means from here till here, solid. From here till here, solid. How? Like this. From here till right there, solid. From here till right there, solid. Which one is this one? Is this one from here till there, from here till there. So which means even this other side, remember, is which one? Is that one, isn't it? This one, that goes. So it goes, which means from here till there, solid. And from here till there, solid. So it's gonna go just a little bit for now, since we don't know it's going to be dactyl way. You don't know yet it's going to be dactyl way. Okay, so now remember, I'll then have to just join with that one from here till there, from here till there. You understand? Which is from here till somewhere there, from here till somewhere there. How are we going to get that? Standing like this. So which means you must come back to get the diameter of it. From here till here is diameter what? It's diameter what? Double check it there. Is the inner, which is diameter 90 what? Not 90, 76. So 76 divided by 2 is 38. So open your drawing compass to 38. 38. This is 38. Then I'll go back to my top view, place it here, and I draw it as hidden. As hidden. As hidden like this. Then after I've drawn it like this, and then okay, so now I'll then just take that one vertically down. So it's the one that's going to now guide me to say it's going to be dark way right here. You understand? And this other side again, project it down. There it goes. So dark from here till there. Which one is that one? Is that thickness of what? Of 4 millimeter. So from here till here is 2, which is 2, which is which one? Which is that one. From here till here. You understand? So basically we are not looking for this, but we are looking for that one. Remember that this one, it will disappear. You don't draw it. It will disappear. You don't draw it. Disappear. It will disappear. So now you can simply take your 30 millimeter ruler and join this one with that. Join this one with that. You join this one with that. We join this one with that. Everyone. Okay. This one. There. So this one I said I cannot draw them dark here, I cannot draw them dark here up until we start with the bottom part of it. So from here till here is diameter what? As much as this is the top view, isn't it? So we are going to view it on its top, which means we have to get it as hidden there in terms of the dimension. So should it confuse you, just trace it like this to say, okay, this one tallies with that. So which means it's diameter what? Diameter 40. Is diameter 44. Diameter 44. And we did correlated diameter 44 in this side, which is from here till there. If you've forgotten it, just read it to say, is this the 44? This is the 44. You understand? 44. So which means I can have just extend it like this from here till there, and from here till right there. I want just like this, so that I can now have a pure clear understanding to see from here to right there solid, from here to right there solid. I want solid like this. So which means this part I already have it, I already have it, I already have it. From here till here, sorry, already dark. From here till here, already dark. From here till here, it will disappear, can it? From here till here, it will disappear. Then, and this one is having internal, what to call, there is what? There is a two-dimension, two internal line here, which is in hidden. So, which correspond with what you see in your shaft. Which correspond with what you see in your shaft. Because there is what? There is a key that's supposed to be fitted there. Okay. So now, let's double check the top view of it. So this here, this clear diameter, which is 56, diameter 56, talks about this one from here till here. So you're going to say 56 divided by 2, which is what? Which is 28. So open your drawing compass to 28. 28, this is 0. 28. There's my 0. Then 28, 30, 29. I'm looking for 28, which is this one. 28, right? Then now I'll come and draw it clearly there by my top view, because we can see that one clearly when you check on its top view. So it's going to be dark like this. We'll draw it dark like this. Then after you draw it dark, then you project this down. So it's going to go down up to where, double check it. So it's actually in hidden from here till at the center, from here till there at the center. You understand? So which means from here till right the solid, and then take it down, even this other side, that goes from here to right the solid. Keeps on breaking. Let it break up until they are finished, this pencil lit. I don't like them. That is why I keep on repeating a line. You understand? Okay, so it's going to be dark continuing like this, dark continuing like this. But remember that it's a center line. So be careful. It's still what? A center line there. So, which means now I can have this one solid till where I'm having a clear understanding to say it's going to be solid till there, it's going to be solid till right there. So even here, be careful that it's what? It's a center line, isn't it? But should it be like this, I'll advise you you do like this, because now if it's solid like this, remember that it's just the center line. But should it be behaving like this one of mine, just erase it. It's supposed to be like this, because once it's like this, your teacher might be thinking of something else. Just erase it like this, just like this, so that it's going to be clear, understandable to say it's not part of. You see, I can even also just a little bit there. Yeah, just like this. So now where are we? Double check there that from here till there it's a center, it's a hidden line. From here till there it's a hidden line. So something there must disappear, but double check there, it seems to be a closed line. Okay, so we are going to solve that. So what is the inside diameter of it? So the inside diameter of it, if you are a little bit lost, just trace it like this to say there is a lot happening there in my top view. I'm looking for the diameter from here till there is what? Which means it tallies with what? With the inner one. So what is the diameter of the inner one? So the diameter of the inner one is diameter 22. So, and this diameter 22, if you say 22 divided by 2, you are getting 11, isn't it? So take your throwing compass, open it to 11 millimeter. This is 0. Where is my 11? Is right here. Not 10.5, not 11.5, not 12, but 11. Just close it a little bit. There is my what? Is my 11 millimeter. Then I'll come back to my top view and draw it faint. So there it goes. My 11 millimeter. You draw it faint with my 0.3. Then after I draw it faint, I will then take it vertically down.